good, y'all, man? It's your boy Flash back. Another video. This right here is just a recap. Philadelphia Eagles versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Eagles go down there again. We go down there, and it's not a normal day with normal conditions. There's no doubt about it. We're not making any excuses because we don't do that for these dudes. I don't care what's going on. But when we give our breakdown, we're going to tell you exactly what happened, and we don't leave nothing out. All right. If you understand football is similar to like the art of war or similar to war. And there are certain things that one has to follow. And when I look at a coach, I expect my coach to have some type of understanding of the semblance of the art of war when it comes to strategizing. You got to have your troops. You got to have your troops ready and have them ready to go. I don't care what type of speeches you got to give them. You got to give them preparation. There has to be proper film study. There has to be proper knowledge of the opponent. But there also has to be knowledge of your team and what you have available to play. So what I'm looking for in the beginning is for a coaching staff that knows exactly what they have. They know the strengths of their team and they know their team's weaknesses. So what am I getting at, people? What I'm getting at is when you go into a game, you are the Eagles. You are Nick Sirianni right now. You are Kellen Moore. And Vic Fangio, whose ass I'm definitely going to get into it as well. Just give that a minute. But if you are Nick Sirianni and you are Kellen Moore, you know that this is a game plan that you have. I do not have my best wide receiver, that is A.J. Brown. I do not have Devontae Smith, my second best receiver, okay? My best receiver right now is Dallas Goedert, who is my tight end. This is not going to be any speed going down the field, you see. It's not going to be any of that. My best weapon, though, Saquon Barkley. So you go into the game, if you are a smart coach, understanding the strengths of your team, you understand that Saquon Barkley needs a healthy dose of the rock. And you understand that Dallas Goedert is going to need a healthy dose of the rock. Yes or no? Okay. We go into this game starting off, kicking the ball off. All right, which I don't have a problem with. Going to kick the ball off. The defense was excellent last week. Let's see what the hell Vic Fangio got for us today. Vic Fangio, I'm trying to figure out what happened from last week to this week. I was of the opinion that what Vic Fangio did last week against the Saints was the New Orleans Saints, who were coming in with this high-powered offense that scored over 90 points in 2 games. I thought that Vic Fangio had put together the most masterful defensive plan that I've seen from an Eagles defensive coordinator in years. This is what I thought last week. I don't know if it was the way he prepped them or what it was. But he comes in this week. It's a complete opposite. There was no fire in the beginning of the game. Matter of fact, when I look at the damn game, I see Darius Slay getting beat for an 8-yard play from the rip. He gets beat for 8 yards. I'm about tired of Darius Slay. Like, listen, man, this dude, it was nice. You were a very good corner for us the time you were here. I'm almost ready to see some of these young guys. Darius Slay's not the worst you've seen, but when I really need him, he's not really coming through. Then C.J. Gardner misses another damn tackle on a long run. This is all happening in the first drive. All right, so Slay gets beat for 8 yards, which you don't need that happening. You got a damn missed tackle by C.J. Gardner-Johnson for a long run. I'm about tired of his ass too. All right, C.J. doing all that talking, man. Social media, when they put the camera in his face, he got all types of stuff to say. He go out there missing tackles, left and right on a long run. It was about a 30, 40 damn yard run by the young boy. And then all you see, this is the way it's looking. The way it's looking to me. If you play against a Vic Fangio defense, you just throw a little bit of motion in there. And he just stays stuck in that damn zone. You're going to have guys confused. You're going to have guys all over the place, not knowing what the hell they're doing, running into each other. And this is what the hell we saw. So after that first drive, Baker Mayfield goes 8 for 9 with a touchdown. And it happens because White beats C.J. Gardner-Johnson. Somehow we got Mike Evans, I believe it was Mike Evans, right, lined up with C.J. Gardner-Johnson somehow. All because you're doing all this motion. You already know that's an L right there. And he beats him on the out route in the end zone. Like, okay, so I'm like, you know what? The defense was trash this first drive. Hey, we're going to see. So now we get the ball. 3 and out. 3 and out. What's this got in common? Play 1, pass. Play 2, run. Get stopped, because you know you're running. Pretty much as you pass the first time, what you going to do? Pass 3 times, so they're ready for the run. Saquon gets stopped. Then we get a false start on the offense, some type of stupid formation we did. Punt. All right, so Eagles go 3 and out. Tampa Bay gets the damn ball. And Baker Mayfield out there looking like Joe Montana. Zoom, 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 zoom. Because Vic Fangio is sitting there in this damn too high safeties, zoning everybody else out. You're not putting your corners. We spend all this draft capital on these corners. Quinyon Mitchell, who I love, by the way, who I think in 3 years will be a top 2-3 cornerback in this league. All right. Cooper DeJean, who not getting in yet. I get it. You still going with Darius Slay. We got Isaiah Rodgers, we got Ringo from last year. All this is draft capital. And you're not putting them in positions to make plays. Like, what's the point of having a guy that can make a play on the ball if he's not close enough to the damn play in order to make a play on the damn ball? I mean, he's doing the best he can. When Quinyon Mitchell's close to the receiver, he makes a good play, right? Well, generally, most of these guys are. When they're close enough, they make a good play. But Vic Fangio right here, he's running this offense as if it's some high-powered offense that you're dealing with Tampa Bay. He's giving them all the underneath stuff. He's giving them any type of screen. He's giving them all types of outs. He's giving them all types of sweet stuff over the middle, right? Because I guess his idea is let me contain the offense, right? But the problem is Tampa Bay already knows that's what Vic Fangio is going to do. So the whole game plan is quick game. Let's take all that underneath shit. We ain't got no problem dinking and dunking all day long. And this is what happened. We got dink and dunk the first 2 damn drives. So the second drive, Baker Mayfield, at this point, is what? 12-13. Baker Mayfield, 12-13, Baker Mayfield. I'm trying to figure out what is the difference between what I'm watching right now and what I've seen from Jonathan Gannon, what I've seen from Sean Desai. This is what that looked like today. The same damn thing. Baker Mayfield, 8 of 9 with a touchdown. First drive. By the end of the second drive, he's 12-13. And this is where Slay gets beat by Palmer for a touchdown. I'm about tired of Darius Slay, man. I'm about tired of you, boy, giving up all these damn touchdowns, man. Like, listen, cornerback, you want to give up underneath stuff, you want to make tackles throughout, that's fine. But getting beat for touchdowns, it's one thing I'll get a young boy Quinyon. I ain't seen him give up a touchdown yet. So, Slay, I done seen you give up 2-3 touchdowns this year already, boy. For real, man. You will see me on your podcast up in that comment section. We get the ball again. What? Right now we got to score. All right. Right now it's 14-0. This is what's happening. This is all the first quarter. This is the first quarter I call the first quarter from hell. That's what this is. So we in that first quarter right now. Now I want to see how much does Nick Sirianni and Kellen Moore understand of the art of war? Because right now, this is we still only in the first quarter. But you know what's happening when I'm seeing with this Kellen Moore? He's thinking, oh, man, we got to score fast. You know something about being up 14-0? 14-0 is that point where you just need a good drive. It don't have to be a quick drive. It could be a long drive, or it could be somewhere in the middle. But you need a good drive when you got to score. It could be 3 points. It could be 6 points or whatever. But when you 14 points up, you just need to score. And what we going to do? Deep pass to Goddard. Goddard drops the ball. Not deep, but it would have been a first down. Goddard drops the ball. Kills the whole momentum of the drive. Then there's a 3-yard. Then there's Hurts. Then there's a pass to Barkley, 3 yards. And then Hurts takes a sack. When you're up 14-0, and you're playing against an aggressive guy like Todd Bowles, what I want to see right there, especially in conditions where there's 108-degree heat, and exhaustion is going to play a part in it. You got to think about your defense and how tired your defense is going to be. They already suck, and then they gave up 2 long drives already. You get the ball. You have to put together a drive for a number of reasons. Number one, let the defense get fresh for the long haul because we're still in the first quarter. Number two, let Jalen Hurts hand the damn balls to Saquon Barkley because at this point, there's no need to rush and score. But then what happens? 3 and out again. Another damn 3 and out. Tampa Bay gets the ball. Brandon Graham then does the most beautiful play of the day. Wow. We get just a little bit of hope. 14-0. Tampa Bay got the ball. 2 3 and outs in the Eagles. Tampa Bay. Brandon Graham gets a beautiful sack on 3rd and 15. Beautiful sack on 3rd and 15. Tampa Bay finally has to punt. Then guess what? I'm thinking, all right, we got a chance here. 14-0. Tampa Bay has to punt the ball. Guess what? Fucking Isaiah Rodgers pushes Keely Ringo or whatever. He pushed one of them dumbass players into Cooper DeJean. Cooper DeJean drops the damn ball because he gets somebody pushed into him. And then the Bucs get the ball in Eagle territory. I'm like, what the hell is going on around here? Is this some damn Tampa Bay? They got some voodoo people working against the damn Eagles, or what the hell is going on? Like, am I in the twilight zone right now? So then, Tampa Bay get the damn ball in our territory. And then what happens? Tampa Bay scores. By the end of it, I think we get into the second quarter now, they score. And that ends the quarter from hell. Because that's what that was. The first quarter was the first quarter from hell. That's what that was. All right, so now that ends. Second quarter. Beginning of the second quarter. Eagles got the ball. We're at 21-0 now. Eagles got the ball. What are we going to do? What are we Eagles going to do? First play is a pass downfield. Illegal formation on the Eagles. So we got to bring that shit back. Right? Tell you, these guys weren't ready to play today, man. You know, what happens with a lot of these teams is they come off an emotional win last week where they puffing their chests up. We beat the Big Bad Saints in the Dome. Big Bad Saints beat them. What happens is you come into this game on the high. You got Tampa Bay, and then you know what follows Tampa Bay? That bye week. When you got a team that's not a championship-minded team, when you got a team that's not an elite-minded team that's unaffected by the outside noise, we got a team that lacks the type of leadership that you need to win championships. You see, you fall for them trap games. And this is kind of what happened. This ain't taking nothing away from Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay is good enough to beat us. They showed that. But the point is, the Philadelphia Eagles, if you look at the effort, they treated this like a damn trap game. If they thought they was better than Tampa Bay, I don't know why. I don't know why. That's how you get your ass whooped. So what they do? Pass downfield, illegal formation, that comes back, and then they try to screen to Saquon Barkley. Finally, we're in the second quarter. This is our first time we're trying to screen the shape to Saquon Barkley. What's that tell you? Come on, Kelly. And that shit gets tipped. It's a tip screen. Incomplete. And then Jalen Hurts throws this horrible throw to Dotson where he misses him. It was a horrible throw, just period. And right here, it just shows this team needs better leadership. Because you 21-0, and I get it. 21-0, you start panicking, you're thinking you're going to pass the ball. But see, what happens is when you're passing against a blitzing defensive coordinator who just now can tell his guys to just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback, you know what usually happens? Disaster. That's what usually happens. All right, so at this point, Tampa Bay gets the ball. Tampa Bay, actually, Eagles defense is starting to step up now. Once we had 21-0 here, we're starting to step up. And then guess what happens on this damn drive? Third down. They stop him. And what they call? They call a pass interference or Reed Blankenship against Mike Evans. This is the type of game we in, fellas. Pass interference. On a hot-ass day where you need to get some fluids, where you need to be all up under that cold air that's blowing or whatever. You got a situation where the refs are calling these types of plays. And I'm not saying it wasn't a pass interference. Maybe it was, but we damn sure ain't needed it at that moment. Up 21, not down 21-0. And then Tampa Bay gets a field goal out of that. So now we're at 24-0. This is where we at now. 24-0. This is when we get to the third quarter. And you start to see a little bit of fight. Saquon run. Saquon with the long run. This is when Slay goes out. Slay goes out, I'm actually happy. Slay goes out, I'm happy. I want to see what Ringo does. I want to see what other players can do. And Saquon gets the long run. We get a touch push for a touchdown. So now we at what? 7-24. Tampa Bay gets the ball here. We need to stop. Okay? We at 24-7. We need to stop. This is when Baker Mayfield, I'm not even going to lie, puts on the best drive that he did for the whole game. Because these were situations where actually we were getting a little bit of pressure on him finally. Like this is when Josh Sweat got through, got a little pressure, and then Baker Mayfield he started getting out that damn pocket and started making plays, and I gave it to him on this one. This is when he made that first down run, which kind of hurt us, and then Baker went out there and he hit Godwin, then he hit Bucky Irvin for that touchdown. It was up 34. It was actually 31-14. I was pretty much done at that point. When we got later in the game, and then eventually, we're trying to fight back. That's when Hurts has the fumble that everybody talks about. The thing with Hurts is like, the criticism, I get it. Whenever things don't go right, it's going to be criticism. He's standing in the pocket too long. Or he's leaving the pocket. When he's in the pocket too long. When he's leaving the pocket too early. Right? So it's like he's in there, trying to stand there, trying to be this tough guy that people think is so tough. They wait for the opening, and he tries to do that, and then that's when the situation happens. Bowles sends the damn blitz. I think it might have been Buda Baker, one of them guys, and he hits his arm, okay, and then there you have it. Right, and it was a good drive. Then the fumble was bad because you had the 20. You can't do that. I get it. One of those days. The game goes on pretty much bad. The only thing I was getting pissed off about at a certain point was that Nick Sirianni would not take Jalen Hurts out. At a certain point, you just got to take him out, to me. The game's over. You're not going to win. They weren't prepared. They were lost from the first snap. And that's just what it was. But this is the thing. Now, we got 4 games in the Philadelphia Eagles. Like I said, I don't trip too much after game 1. I don't trip too much after game 2, 3, 4. Now we got a 4-game sample size of what we have. And you know what? I still don't know a whole lot. That's what's crazy. I do believe the offense will be fine when you got AJ and Devontae, because how can it not, right? And you have a decent enough coordinator, I guess. I don't like his run-pass distribution. He needs to recognize that his best player might actually be his running back and kind of use him a little bit more. I don't know how in a game like this, Saquon Barkley has 10 fucking carries. 10 carries, 84 yards. I don't know how that happens. Like, when you're down 7-0, you can still run the ball. When you're down 14-0, you can still run the ball. Even when you're down 21-0, you can still run the ball. If running the ball is going to lead to a touchdown, you don't have to rush to score. So I don't know about Kellen Moore. How does Saquon Barkley get 10 touchdowns? 8. Jalen Hurts has 8 rushes. Why? Too many for me. But, whatever. Some people don't care about that. Kenny Gainwell, 2 rushes. All right, so that's 20 rushes altogether. Quarterback rushes don't count to me. For me, Kellen Moore called 12 runs. And that to me ain't enough. 12 runs versus 30 passes. And I know when you 3 out in a lot, it don't seem to be a lot, but hey, it is what it is. Yeah. So you got Dallas Goedert, 7 catches, of course, the leader. 2, Calcaterra, Paris Campbell, 4 catches, 17 yards. It is what it is. I mean, this game was dead on arrival. It was dead on arrival because, I mean, that game was dead on arrival, man. Hold on, I got to put this link down here. This thing is weird, yo. All right, that's the link for anybody who want to come on. Waiting for my guest to come on in a second. But that's what you have. Let's see what's going on. Alfredo said, I hate this fucking team. We talking about the Eagles or the Tampa Bay. So I don't hate Tampa Bay. I'm not even mad at Tampa Bay. It's just, it is what it is. The Eagles weren't prepared. Hey, what's up, Flan? HD talking. He's talking his shit. He's on live about the game. Yeah, I'm sure he is talking shit. He's a Tampa Bay guy, Tampa Bay fan. And that's his day they won. He get to talk all the shit he want. The whole game, same defense he used against Atlanta. Especially, it looked like the same defense he used in that last drive against Atlanta. That's the problem. Hurts was holding the ball too long. They never adjusted the offense or defensive terror. Holding the ball too long. I mean, yeah, that kind of happens when you don't have receivers that can get open or you're not scheming. You're not scheming up enough. That's kind of what happens. No one Eagles and Pirates stupid offense and defense. No one Eagles. Oh, you said no one. Not mad at anyone. Yeah, someone who's ready to come up here. What happened? Yeah, anybody want to come in? Just hit the link that I dropped in the chat. What's up? Who we got here?
Man, we're good, man. We're good with you, man. Doing all right?
Yeah. So what you got on the game, bro?
I mean, man. To be with you, man. I mean, man. Like this offense, bro. I mean, it was like it'd be like third down, and it'd be long developing routes, like long developing plays. Like it was ridiculous. Like you without AJ Brown and Devontae Smith. I mean, like where's the quick game at? Something quick. Like it was like it was frustrating to watch. And then the offensive line, oh my goodness. It was bad.
Yeah, I agree. So you said basically a game like this, you need a quick game.
I mean, like
quick game.
Yeah.
I agree.
Look, man. When you play against a blitzing team, like if you really, if Nick Sirianni was a smart head coach, hey, quick game, where was it? Like when you play against a team that basically blitz a lot, common sense would tell you, hey, you know what, short throws, basically ball out your hand quick. But why in the blue hell is we calling long plays? With Paris Campbell, I mean, these receivers, it was no separation.
Exactly.
Right. So, but but the defense, oh man.
Yeah. Go ahead. See, if you gotta talk about defense, go ahead.
All right. So this defense, too much respect with the Buccaneers offense. Like you playing off basically easy pitch and catch. That's why I cannot stand having a defensive coordinator who is a bend and don't break, because it's frustrating to watch. It's very frustrating to watch. It very is.
Yeah, I agree. Bend but don't break, and that's what it looks like. I don't get it, man. Especially after last week. What you think about last week's defensive performance?
Hey man, I'll be real about last week's performance. Last week's performance was one of the best defensive games. One of the best defensive game plays I've seen in a minute.
Yeah.
Like I said, that was masterclass, really good. But it just from Vic Fangio is like, it seemed like he would have his games where he'd be good and some games where he'd be bad.
See, what it make last week look like to me was that was just the defensive line. That was just the talent of the players like Jalen Carter just doing that. Like now, like last week, I thought I was giving him a lot of credit for it. But like now it seems like if his players don't do it, I don't see what he actually is like scheming up.
Yeah, because
You know, can you confuse the quarterback for me? Like make Baker think, make him hold the ball. Like, why does he have all these open targets? I just don't understand that.
and I did because and I did because watching the game, like it just seemed like they were just digging and dunking down the field, like
Yeah.
basically anything they want to get, and like that's I mean like me knows I play football and like basically like when I play football like we always blitz a lot, and I love and like and I love that style of defense because we be aggressive all the time, and like and like that's my style of defense because I play safety, and like so like so I have fun like playing side aggressive defenses, but like but having a defense that basically play conservative, like that's not it. You know what I'm saying? Like, basically, in my opinion, because that was just a bad performance right now. I mean, like that was just horrific, terrible.
Unbelievable, bro. All right, so we got the my man, K. That's your name. What you got on this? Hello? You okay? You there? You muted? All right. I don't know. Maybe he walked away or something. But what do you think about us going forward?
I mean, like I'm not gonna say it's like going forward. I mean, like just getting back healthy, getting back the main guys coming back, and just I mean, too much with your man. Too much with your man. Like, I was just ready to see next year. Like, I'm ready for next year to basically go away because like, oh my goodness, like
You said the whole year?
No. Like, I mean, I'm saying is like we won't go as far as basically Nick Sirianni because he's gonna be the main one. Like I already know. Basically, Nick Sirianni, like he will be the main problem.
Yo, you think he should or no?
Like, I mean, I think he should be fired. To be too honest.
Yeah.
Like because because his coaching, like his coaching and like his coach is not there. It's not like it's not there. Like because if we had like a Bill Belichick, then I wouldn't have no problem with it. Just being real.
All right, so we got my man Solo M in. What you got on this, bro?
Hard being an Eagles fan, I'll tell you that.
Hard being an Eagles fan. What you mean, bro?
Hard being an Eagles fan. You know, the reality to it is this, man. Like, when you leave the game thinking that the coaches are dumb and you know more than them, that's when it's a problem. Because all we had to do was run the ball. We got the best running back in the NFL. Football's not hard. It's actually simple. You run the ball and throw the ball when you have to throw the ball. Don't come out throwing the ball 80% of the time and running the ball 20. That doesn't make any sense. You don't have your weapons. You don't have chemistry. You don't have half your offensive line. You had a new center. He all like, I don't understand what you're doing. Running the ball. I don't get it. I don't understand it.
So he ain't hit the ball. He ain't run the ball enough for anything else.
Until they, make the running game the part of the offense, they're not going to win a lot of games. It's just that simple. Saquon Barkley was the best player on the field today, but he only had the ball 9 times. So I don't know what you do.
Anything else, bro? I mean, let it all out, man. All off your chest. You got a spaz on them spaz. That's all how you feel this. So I got a lot to say. You know what I mean? I let most mine off beginning. I gave my breakdown at the beginning.
At the end of the day, it's frustrating, man. It really is because week after week, the same thing happening. We beat last week because they didn't scheme well for our defense. This week, they did quick passes. There's nothing different from this defense than it was when we played the Giants a couple of years ago with Eli Manning and Daniel Jones to do quick passes to beat the the defense that's off 10 to 15 yards. That doesn't change. And when you see it's happening, you need to make adjustments, and we don't make adjustments, and we got destroyed. And the game was over in the first half, 24-0. Simple as that, 24-0 in the first half. Hurts had the ball, 10 times? And went 3 and out 3 consecutive times.
Yeah, first 2 drives, 3 and out.
He has to do better than that, but you have to put him in a position to not keep throwing the ball, run the ball. That's the thing. When you got your quarterback throwing the ball every single time, and he don't have no receivers, he got bums out there, people that's off the street. He don't know half these people. So you have to run the ball. Until they start doing that, then how you expect them to win? It doesn't make any sense. So, at the end of the day, this is the Eagles fan. This is being the Eagles fan right here.
I know what he's saying.
All right, E-Money B, what you got on this, bro?
I know what he's saying though. You got to run the ball, man. Not throwing the ball. The fuck, bro. You did also the defensive coach. He's stuck. They talk about he had best defensive coach. You don't seem like he's the best defensive coach right now. He playing like shit.
What you think about what he did last week? You think he did good last week? The defensive court?
We thought we did good last week. We almost lost that game.
No, you ain't like it last week neither.
We almost lost that game.
See, all
we got lucky on that one.
So what do you think?
I liked it the last week game. We stopped them from 3 quarters. But when the fourth quarter came, they started scoring again.
Right.
Man, this defense got to tighten up. That's what they got to do. He got to know how to press more. You can't keep doing that zone defense. That's how you get beat.
Crazy.
Man, that shit crazy. That's why I miss Jim Johnson.
Oh, you taking it way back. Jim Johnson days, huh? You day one Eagles fan, huh?
Yeah, because he would have pushed all the time. But him, he like to push all the time, though.
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy though? You know Ty Bowles used to be a coach on the Eagles coaching staff.
Yeah.
A lot of people forget that Ty Bowles used to be he was under Chip Kelly's regime. He was the interim coach when Chip Kelly first got fired. Ty Bowles finished that year out. It's amazing how much talent come through the city. We don't ever give those guys jobs and stuff like that. And then we bring in these guys from way over there somewhere that we be admiring from far away. And we got all the talent right here. We had Harbaugh. Remember we had Harbaugh. We had John Gruden back in the day. We had it's a lot of other dudes. Sean Payton before. You know what I mean?
They should have known that they had no wide receivers. How we gonna beat these teams without no wide receivers?
You know what I mean?
They should have known that they had no wide receivers. How we gonna hire some wide receivers before that happened? It's crazy.
Crazy, right? Crazy. All right, so we got my man Sports Talk for real. What you got on this, bro?
Man, I feel like the offensive defensive coordinators, the calls that they were calling, man, just didn't make sense. Like the first 2 series, you see the defense was blitzing. They bringing pressure. Okay? Why you want to have Hurts holding the ball? You don't got your star receivers in there. So you need some quick outs, some quick plays, quick screens, quick outs, something quick in the flat. Get a couple yards here and there. You got dink and dunk in a situation like that. On defense, we giving too much space, man, too much field. They running simple 5-yard slants and picking up first downs all game. No type of adjustment, man. You know what I mean? You got to adjust on the fly. You have to adjust. Defensively, you have to adjust. I feel like the defensive coordinator, I feel like he might be in his, you know what I mean? He might just not had the style to just adjust and play some new style of ball, man. He might just be a little bit too old, man. You get what I'm saying? Because you have to. This is a different league now. If you don't make adjustments, you're going to lose the game. You don't have all your star players. You got a lot of guys out, key players that's out. You on the road. You should be able to run the ball to Barkley, throw some things out to the flat, a couple little quick slants, maybe a quick out to the tight end. That's what you got to do on the road. You got the crowd in your ear. Everything is against you on the road. So you got to change the game plan. You can't run with the same game plan you ran last week.
See, this is what I say, right? And I kind of said this a little bit in the beginning. Like, I like my coach to be skilled in the art of war. Like, war in football is the same to me. Like, in the art of war, Sun Tzu tell you the first thing you got to consider is the conditions. Right there, you know it was going to be 100 degrees out there, right? So you need to have all three of your running backs say, look, y'all gonna put in some work today because I'm gonna get Barkley a ton of the rock, but I know he's gonna get tired. I need you ready. Like, it's gonna be, we gonna win one of these type of games. Right. When AJ Brown and Devontae Smith is out, then you know from the rip, your best unit on this team is that offensive line. Now I know we're missing Lane, but if you look at last week, my man who on the end, Steen, did good. And he like his second or third year with us. Right. That's our best unit. We're bigger than them. We're the biggest offensive line in the league. So you already should know we're going to use these guys. We're going to pound on this defense. That's what I just said. There was none of that. He went out there as if he has AJ and Devontae. Like, we're going to be throwing the ball up and down the field to complete pass. He should have known you're never going to win the game like this. And this is why Bill Belichick been beating these dudes' asses for years. For years. Like, it'll be snowing. Bill Belichick, he'd go out there, he'd pass the ball 5 times, run the ball 30 times. He literally did that to Buffalo before. Just kept grinding out, and winning and playing tough defense. The Eagles, and I think it's because of Nick Sirianni, he's just not one of those coaches, man, that has that like that wisdom, and he don't know how to, like, he could never do what Bill Parcells. Now, I know I'll be bringing up, I'm an old dude. I'll be bringing up a lot of old stuff, but like what Bill Parcells did in the 1990 Super Bowl against the Buffalo Bills, he just grinded it out. Like, I like to have a coach, man, that has the type of versatility to win a number of different ways. I think the Eagles want to win in one particular way. That's to just pass, mix in some Barkley, even though they don't really like to do that, but they know he's so spectacular. You got to give him the ball sometimes. And they want to probably run the ball to let the clock out at the end. Because that's what the Eagles want to do. They want to get up by 14 points. Then they want to start playing soft-ass coverage. And they want to start, like, just trying to run the ball at the end.
But what happens when you play a defense that can shut that down? When they shut the pass down, you got to have somewhere else to go. And you got two, maybe 3 good tight ends that can make plays. Every play don't got to be 15, 20 yards down the field.
Yeah. That's what the brother what the brother was saying too. Yeah. You need shorter passes.
That's what they was doing to us. Yeah. That's what they did to us. Mayfield getting the ball. They got Mayfield looking like Brady out there. Yeah. They got him looking better than what he really is. He's not like that.
No, he ain't like that at all. Baker was 8 of 9 in their first drive. It's like, come on, man. It's Baker Mayfield.
Right.
Like, when do Baker Mayfield be 8 of 9? And then he was like, what? This looks like Jonathan Gannon stuff, man. He's 8 of 9, and then he was 12 of 13 by the time they got the second touchdown. Come on, man. Right. Come on, man. Like, I don't know about this guy. But this is my thing here. Right. After 4 weeks, we should have some knowledge of what we have. Personally, I feel like the offense, just because when I get AJ and Devontae, I think the offense will figure it out. I do. I don't think we lose this game if we got all of them. But that defense, bro, I'm not sure.
The defensive line, you don't know which defensive line you're going to get week to week. You don't know which one you're going to get. Absolutely no pressure on Mayfield.
No
Same
pressure
thing with Kirk Cousins. If you don't get pressure on an NFL quarterback, he's going to burn you. I don't care whether he's Hall of Fame or not, Pro Bowler or not. He is going to burn you. They got simple fundamentals. They know where they're going with the ball. You know what I mean? So if you can't get pressure on Mayfield, What's going to happen the rest of the season?
And they had this figured out. They had this figured out from the beginning. They know Fangio like to have two safeties high, and then he likes to kind of play off and keep everything in front of his corners. Quick game. That's it. Quick game.
Do it better. Right. I don't mean to cut you up, but he got to have a better way of disguising those coverages. He's not disguising the coverages at all.
Yeah.
He's playing simple 4-down lineman.
Go ahead, what you saying?
Go ahead, brother.
I said defense is not hard, man. It really ain't. It just he keeps sitting back and he doing simple stuff.
Yeah, like they like right. They sent 3 guys up the middle, and then they dropped 2 guys off. They dropped the 2 linebackers off.
No. I mean, it's this. I mean, the problem I have is these motherfuckers can't tackle for shit. They can't tackle.
Yeah,
that's too. Another problem. That's another problem. That's a whole other issue right there.
Fundamental tackling. They can't tackle. Bro. Oh my god.
You see earlier in the game when the wide receiver was burning Avante Maddox over and over again.
Over and over, same thing, over and over. They never made an adjustment.
I ain't gonna lie, linebackers had a bad attack. Take who?
Take Avante out the game and put Ringo in the game. Avante is bad. And CJ keep getting burned for touchdowns every week. I don't understand it.
Yeah, CJ killing me.
Every week.
And CJ got experience.
CJ
got experience.
Like I see this, like man, I see it by CJ Gardner Johnson. This man talks so much, but he be the main motherfucker that get beat every game. It be I kid you not, for 4 straight games, he gets beat for a touchdown. It's true.
Yes.
Let me say this. Let me say this though. If you're not getting no pressure on the quarterback, your wide receiver, they can only D up. The corner, the defensive cornerbacks and safety can only D up for a certain amount of time.
Yeah, that's real.
Okay, you understand what I'm saying? So you spreading the field, and Tampa Bay got a lot of good wide receivers, experienced wide receivers, and young guys. They got a good mix. But if you're not getting pressure on the quarterback, he's got all day to throw. He's gonna find somebody open. He's gonna find green grass somewhere.
All right, so look, all right, so no, I say this. All right, so we playing zone coverage. So basically cover 2, you basically quarters and cover 4, and or cover 3. Like when you playing like them type of coverages,
right?
Like basically, basically, are your safety gonna be like 10 to 12 yards? So basically, cover 2, that's like 12 yards.
Right.
Like cover 4, it's that city will be 8 yards.
Right.
And cover 3, knows that one city gonna be in the flat, and the other city gonna be basically single house safety, basically single house. So like when offenses see them coverages, they already know what they're gonna do. Basically, dick and dump down the field.
I get that, but what I'm saying as far as that is, when you playing zone coverage, you have to have zone only works when you got pressure on the quarterback. Because it forces him to make a quick read. You got a guy in the zone, he can make a play on the ball. It's only going to work if you got a good, otherwise you're going to have to go man to man.
All right, so basically, how zone coverage basic work is basically that the whole back seven, they basically looking at the quarterback eyes, basically following him wherever he's looking at.
Right.
So basically, how to beat that type of offense is basically bringing 5. You see, basically got to bring 5. Basically like a zone blitz, basically.
Yeah. You got to blitz, but you got to change up the blitz. You got to come up the middle. Yeah. You got to come off the side. Sometimes you got to bring that corner off the edge. You got to mix it up. But your defensive linemen, they got to put that work in too to allow the blitz to work.
Zone can work if you got the people moving with the receivers, but they not moving. They just standing there. The receiver run past them, and they don't do nothing about it. You have to move with him.
You got to have pressure on the quarterback for zone to work, though. That's the only way.
Not all the time. Move with the receiver, and the pressure will get to the quarterback. That's why you play zone. You put pressure on the quarterback when you blitz. That's when the pressure got to come. But when you play zone, you move with the receiver, so he's never open.
Well, if you got good wide receivers, they're gonna find a hole in that zone. They're gonna sit down in that zone. They're gonna find a hole and sit down.
No. Okay, basically, all right. So basically, zone coverage is basically is basically having safeties basically over the top. That's what zone basically means. Basically,
Yeah.
that's how
To
zone
stop a
works.
big play. It's really to stop a big play.
Basically like that. So basically means that you basically sacrifice basically. You basically sacrificing. The field that could be
Right.
wide open because of the zone.
Exactly. Like they was doing 5 yard
Yeah.
slant, they turned it into 10, 15 yard.
There you go. So
You know what I mean? And especially if you don't make the tackle. Now zone, you gotta make the tackle. If you don't make the tackle on zone, that's a big play.
Yeah.
That's a
But
big
the problem is with Vic, he is relying on the front four for all the pressure. That's
exactly.
He doesn't want to send anybody extra.
And you can't do
and
that.
when it doesn't work, it just undermines everything he wants to
Everything.
do. So the only thing I can say right now is either you got to coach these guys up, especially those ends. I'm okay with the guys in the middle, but those ends, or you got to bring somebody in. We got to make a move because we got 4 games right now, and really the ends have not performed well.
Not at all.
You got to start looking at Howie now. Bringing in Bryce Huff for Hassan Reddick. He might have swallowed his pride, and we'll see what Hassan really wants. To be honest with you,
Bryce Huff can play today.
Yeah, he played. Yeah, I saw him. He's trash. I use him. He get blown off. He get blown off his spot. He's trash.
Blankenship made some good plays today, though. Blankenship, he had a decent game.
Well, that's your safety, right?
I need Sidney Brown. I need Sidney Brown in the game. He's more physical than CJ.
They got to get more aggressive, though. They're not. When you playing 4 down linemen, right? Anything can happen. You can call anything out of that. You can call anything. You can call a screen.
Did you see the game when they had Nolan Smith on the receiver? Chris Godwin, why do they have that? I don't understand that.
Yeah.
Why they have Nicole McGee sticking wide receivers? How do you figure
sometimes those things happen though, because you got drop back responsibility in certain coverages. Right. But unless you go play quarters all the time when you got 6, 7 defensive backs out there, it's going to happen sometimes with linebackers got the responsibility.
Why not play aggressive man? Aggressive man coverage.
They beat us today because they scheming on our linebackers. They not throwing it to our cornerback. They scheming on the linebackers.
And so are you going to go with quarters? Is that what you said? Take the linebackers out, put in just defensive ends?
Take the linebackers off the field, put a quarterback right there.
And then what happens? They run the ball when you do that. That's what happens.
Well, you have to live with that because you have to match up with their personnel. You can't put a linebacker on them.
But then when it's a 50-yard run, then
exactly. You made a good point because when that first drive, they were running the ball all over the field. They was running on us like crazy. That set up the
they was running on the Kobe. They was running on Zach.
That set the passing game up for the rest of the game because the running game could not be stopped. See, it
was the blocking scheme. They were pulling those guys to the right, and then it's causing a bunch of confusion.
Right. But
now
I get that. If you get into the details of it, yes, you get into the details. But if you don't stop the run, that's going to open up the pass every time. You got to stop the run. You got to make a team one-dimensional. If you can't make an offense one-dimensional, like they did the Saints, they shut the run down. If they try to run that zone rush, they shut that down. They try to go over the top. We shut that down. We made them put them in third long.
Now, the one good thing I do want to bring out, one good thing, number 27, that cornerback.
Yeah,
that's my man Mitchell.
He's nice.
Yeah, you gonna give him a couple years. We're gonna be talking about top 3 corner.
He's a monster. He's a monster. He's a monster.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
So that's one good thing I can point out.
But like I said, we should be stopping the run first and then pass. We got a decent secondary, but they're not going to perform if they coming up trying to stop the run. It's not going to happen.
Yeah. You never want that.
You never want that. But that's what we had to do to shut that run down. You know what I mean? They were doing a lot of short yardage plays, man. That was just working for them.
Yeah,
now I got
it. We don't.
Right, Dinkin and Duncan should have been what you did today. But what I need to see all 22s because I want to know what's up with all the defensive line. Is Vangio running any stunts or anything? Or is it all just basic? That's the one thing I don't know. That I gotta wait for that to come out to see.
Yeah, defensive line guys, they got embarrassed today, man. They pretty much got embarrassed.
Like when Jalen turned that ball over, that was on first down. You have to run the ball.
Gotta
not throw the ball on first down on the yard line.
I agree.
You got to mix in the run.
The best running back in the game. I don't understand it.
That's what I'm saying, man. I'm saying the same thing.
And the best offensive line.
in the best offensive line. Why we not utilizing that? Why we not putting Barkley on zone runs? Why we not creating him? You know what I mean?
Where looking Nick Sirianni is, like, he's not an X and O's guy. He don't know what the fuck he doing.
Who's that?
Nick Sirianni.
He don't know what he doing. Like, he don't know what he doing.
He's a player's coach, though. He's a player's coach to me. He's a player's coach.
But I can't blame Nick Sirianni for telling more nonsense.
Right. I don't blame Sirianni for it. I don't blame him for much. Maybe that Monday night game, that last call, but I like Sirianni. I ain't gonna front. I like Sirianni. You know what I mean?
The problem is we got the same defensive philosophy, but different recorders. But it's the same philosophy.
It's the same philosophy. Off the ball.
Yes, I want Tom Bowles.
Let's make no mistake. The reason we are in this problem is because of Nick Sirianni. We're not going like that in the case. The fact that he has to get an offensive coordinator to call the plays for his ass is proof he don't know what the hell he doing.
You can't. But he's a head coach. He can't. You can't expect him to.
You know how many head coaches call plays and stuff like put it this way.
All right, San Fran, he calls plays.
You don't have to be the only dude to do it, but you got to be able to know how. Is my thing.
Right.
To be able to recognize, all right, my coordinator tripping. I want him to be able to hold up, no, let's do this. I can't trust him to do that.
Right.
The coordinator start tripping, he gonna be tripping too.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
They both want to pass.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He not gonna reel him back.
Right.
Like when Shane Steichen was here. I thought Shane Steichen could kind of reel Nick back. Nick calling dumb stuff like, yo, no, we need to mix in a little run reminder. Is there anybody there to kind of they ain't even got Deuce Staley there to put that in their ear? Yo, we need to get to the running game. You tripping a little bit. You got
to have a physical running game in today's. I mean, even the Chiefs got a good running game.
Yeah.
When they need it, they go,
Like 80% of this show is about the defense, right? But then all week I'm going to hear on the media is all Jalen Hurts' fault. When the defense is the problem.
Of course.
You can't give up 33 points and then act like y'all. It was 24-0 first half.
Then this point. Then this also. If you throw the ball,
they never talk about the defense.
They never talk about the defense.
I don't understand.
Hold on.
Then you got people like Douglas say defense is a luxury. No, it's a must. You must have defense to win in this league.
What they say? You gotta have a defense to win championships.
Stop.
Hold on, real quick. What's the point you was making? The goat.
Yeah. I mean, when you throwing the ball 80% of the time against the Buccaneers, Tom Bowles basically I bet he was there laughing his ass off because all you gonna do is just blitz your ass every single play.
But they knew that they were blitzing.
They knew it. They knew it,
and they didn't adjust to it. How you not adjust to the blitz?
Exactly.
Come on, man. It's the NFL, man. This is what we get paid for. I thought I was watching a college game.
Man,
you're not going to adjust to. I'm sitting there waiting. They're going to adjust to the blitz as soon. One of these series they're going to adjust to the blitz. It never happened.
And then also long development plays. You got Paris Campbell, Jahan Dotson. These man, they can get open to say they're you still calling long developing routes.
Exactly. That's another good point. That's another good point.
What are we doing? You basically just asking for Jalen Hurts to basically get his head knocked off, basically.
Yeah, get him hurt. Get him hurt.
Basically, there you go.
Good point, man.
It's one thing. It's one thing basically having AJ Brown, Devontae Smith, but when you got Jahan Dotson and Paris Campbell and Johnny Wilson out there, that them guys cannot. Them guys cannot create. Them guys cannot separate. And you still calling long development plays? That's stubbornness.
Yeah, it should have been quick curl routes, quick stopping. Maybe a stop and go here and there, some slants, some drag routes, something like that, man. Something quick, man.
All right, when Hurts fumbled the ball, right? Devontae Davis blitzed up the middle. Saquon had him, but he's waiting for Goddard to open 20 yards in the end zone. Why are you? That's no 5-yard pass. Why are y'all calling 20-yard passes? I just don't understand this team. I don't. It's the same thing every week.
Yeah, and it's like, what's going on? Y'all guys not looking at the film? Are y'all looking at the film of what happened in the game? I don't get it.
And
you know what I mean?
And then on top of that, the running game, oh my goodness. So out of Saquon Barkley and Kenny Gainwell or whoever, 12 carries. You cannot win like that. You can't
win.
You cannot win
Not
like
in this
that.
league. Not in this league. You ain't win.
That's just like that's just like you don't know what you're doing. Slash that you think that you know more than average fan knows. Look, we know that one of the football can basically help you,
right?
But you don't do it. It's like it's stubbornness.
Game
Like
ball
it's
coming in the
stubbornness.
game. I saw a thing in my stats man with game ball coming in the game. I really do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start telling Saquon, listen, when you tired, we're gonna use you as a decoy. Stay in the game. I need to pick because this defense, you out the game, they know it's the pass. They're not running about no game well.
Exactly. They're not reading for game well. They're not reading for him at all. You know, but my thing, I'm gonna make this real quick. Tampa Bay, their offense was doing what we should have been doing.
Deacon duck on the field.
Yes.
That's what they you know what I mean? Because they knew they was facing a good defense. Okay. No doubt. Eagles got a good defense. They're not using them correctly, but they got a great defense. And they could be
Tampa Bay was scheming against matchups. We should have been scheming against matchups. We should have had Saquon doing out routes and up like we do none of that.
None of that.
And then this, and then this. Tampa Bay basically said this. Tampa Bay basically said this. That I want your wide receivers basically win on line of scrimmage. They were man pressing the hell out. Man, they were man pressing them. Man, they were man pressing our wide receivers like it was nothing.
Right. No respect for them.
No respect. Like look at this. If the defensive head coach basically man up and get your wide receivers, you basically don't know what that means. He have no respect for your offense.
None. And you sending the blitz like that?
No respect.
And last but not least, Johnny Wilson is 6'8". The nigga got to stop getting bullied. I don't understand. They gonna pick the ball out your hand.
He should be.
I don't understand.
That's why he's not a first round pick.
Why he not running streaks right down the field? We throw it up 50-50 ball, but you know what? He don't have hands like that. His hands.
He dropped like 5 balls in the last 2 games. Man, he keep dropping the ball. Like yo.
Yes, he don't got hands like that.
That's why he's undrafted. That's why.
Oh, he's undrafted. Okay, he's undrafted.
We'll something like that. Yeah, I mean,
but he can be developed.
He could be nice. He just, I just don't understand.
But he can be developed. Why not develop him, turn him into that type of wide receiver?
That's what they trying to do.
Johnny Wilson, like he's a tight end at best, not wide receiver. Like he's not your traditional wide receiver. He's a tight end playing the wide receiver position. Playing the wide receiver position. That's what he really is. To be honest,
right,
and basically, it's just it was just the lack. It was the lack of adjustments. No adjustment at all on the offensive side of the ball.
None.
That's sad. That's pitiful. That is you basically just asking for trouble, basically doing that, and it's crazy, man. Like it's mind blowing.
Yeah, Falon, how you feel about that though, man? How you feel about the adjustments on offense and defense not happening?
Hey, look, man, my opening, I said pretty much, all I need to say, man. But hey, it was horrible. Like from the beginning, the team was not prepared for the situation. I believe part of it was you coming off that high. I guess they went out there. That was a big game for them, man, to beat the Saints. The Saints were coming in as just beating the Cowboys. Just destroying Dallas. Mm-hmm. And then destroying the first team they played.
Right.
So they looking at it like, okay, we gotta go down into New Orleans, a place where the Eagles never win. Go down there to win that game. You could just tell they was so emotional. Like they was all the way locked in on that game. Yeah. You give an effort to this Tampa Bay team that you gave to them Saints, you would destroy them. What I saw was it was a different effort. I do believe the weather has something to do with it. 110 degrees, humidity. Like you talking about after a hurricane, that type of humidity, that's something totally different. Yeah, I think that's part of it. Ain't no excuse, but I can just tell. Right. I'm just explaining how the slow, sluggish start. I know where it come from.
The body language just didn't look good, even in the beginning.
Exactly.
It didn't look
good.
Emotion
is not in it. Right. And then you affected by the weather. It's no excuse, but it is what it is.
Right.
With Tampa Bay, they just got embarrassed last week by Denver. They just got embarrassed. So they coming out like, yo, this is a home game. We need this. They just went way more locked in. You could tell them first 2 drives, everything they doing working. Everything.
Exactly.
Everything we doing wasn't working. It was kind of one of them games. Even the officials it was like everything was going their way. You know what I mean? But what it tells me is that we're not a great team. We had the potential, but really right now, we're affected by trap games. We're affected by weather. We're not one of them teams that's going to win regardless. You see what I mean?
Right. Yeah, so we got to get up for every game. We can't be up for one game.
Gotta get up every game.
You got to be up for every game.
No B game effort, no C game effort. Yeah. I get it. AJ, Devontae wasn't there. You know what I mean? So everything had to go right. The game plan had to be perfect. But I'm disappointed in the coaches, like you said.
Right.
You go into this game knowing Saquon need between 20 and 25 touches, maybe 30 if you got to. Mm-hmm. You're going to use them other running backs as well. You know Goddard going to need about 10 targets. You got it. You know that automatically. How in the first drive are you not automatically going to these dudes? Blows my mind. How are you not looking at your advantage over their disadvantage, which is the offensive line? I know they got Vita Vea, they got a couple of guys, but bro, we have the biggest offensive line in the league, and this offensive line will wear any defensive line down if you just let that happen. They should already came in understanding if we're going to win, it's going to be one of them type of games. Right. It's going to be like how last week was 15 or 12, one of them type of games.
Grind out.
You're not going to get our guys back. High shootout. They came out there like we're going to win some type of shootout.
Yeah.
In a game like this. And that bothers me. That tells me like my coaches ain't too smart.
And the thing about it, if they would have came with that grinded out attitude and that type of game plan in the beginning, you later on, those plays would have opened up. You could have got Jahan Dotson. You could have opened up some big plays with Jahan Dotson downfield. But you can't come out bombing the ball thinking we just going to overtake these. It's not going to happen. It's the NFL. Any given Sunday, it's going to happen. You know what I mean? You got to have a game. I think the game plan was they just wasn't sure about the game plan this week. I just don't feel like,
and then too, they got their bye week coming up. And I remember even Brian Dawkins talking about it. He said sometimes that game before that bye week is hard. You know what I mean? Them dudes already got their bags packed. They ready to go on vacation. You know what I mean? See their family.
Yeah.
They got a game to play.
Yeah.
It's like, and what I'm saying is you just you want to get your team to the point where they're not affected by none of that. They all business all the time, but it's letting us know we one of them teams that's like not quite there.
Yeah, we're not there yet. We're not there. We can beat it.
Yeah.
We can beat it. We can beat it. Just the mentality has to, but that mentality got to carry through the coaches, through everybody, the whole organization. Exactly. It's got to carry through. Like, look, we are winners, like the Chiefs, man. Yeah. I hate it. I don't like the Chiefs. You know that.
Yeah.
I can't stand it.
But look at them. They going through it too, like right now.
Yeah.
So it's like, you always got to remember a football season is a marathon. It's not a sprint. It ain't spread out the gate the fastest.
It's a long season.
Yeah. So they got time, and he 2-2 out of your first 4. I mean,
it's not bad. We 500. You know, a lot of expectations. We got star players.
He got a lot of injuries. Yeah,
a lot of injuries. So it'd be all right. I just felt like we could had a better effort today.
Maybe exactly.
A little closer.
That's really what it boils down to.
Yeah. Yeah,
because I know 100%, both teams hold we the better team than Tampa Bay.
All day. I mean, we came back. We were making a comeback. So that shows we got some, we got some heart. We got some some battle winners. But
and if you got Lane Johnson out there, that fumble probably don't happen. Stuff
That's
like
true.
that because the boy got beat. Tackle got beat.
I feel like Jalen got to get rid of the ball a little faster though.
He do, but the thing about it is that's gonna be different with Devontae and them. It's just
true.
Basically on that fumble, Tucker got beat, but Jalen Hurts, as soon as he throw that ball was gonna be intercepted. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. So
right.
So basically, if you fumble, even if you didn't fumble the ball, it was still been a turnover.
It was a bad play.
That's true.
It was a bad play overall.
Yeah, the play calling just wasn't good. on either side of the ball. That's what I'm going with. You know, I'm gonna go with that. Both sides of the ball, the play calling just wasn't there today. You know what I mean? And you know.
So I got my man HW. Shout this out. What up, Full Yo? What's good with you, HW? And he says he lets me know that the Aces just lost game 1, bro. There's no surprise. You know, Minnesota's good, but this is a football stream right here, bro. We're gonna go live a little bit later. Talk your your WNBA if you want, you know. But
I gotta get into that. I ain't get into the WNBA.
it's pretty good. It's pretty. I started getting into it this year. It's not a bad product. Like I always thought. I ain't never even give them a chance because there's some women. You know what I mean?
Right,
but
right.
give them a chance. It's not bad. It's not a bad product.
I want to see women in pads and helmet. Though I like to see that league. I think that'd be a good league.
Nah, I'm more like the opposite. You know what I mean? But
really, I think that'd be a good league, man. Because you know,
we want to talk about that. Yeah, I don't want people to get the wrong idea about me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we leave that there. But yeah, man, you know who we got next? I ain't look at the schedule.
Cleveland.
Another physical
after
game.
the bye. That's sweet.
After the bye. Well, Ashley knows that. I mean, Ashley knows that. I won't sleep on Cleveland now.
Nah, I ain't gonna sleep on them.
I mean, the defense.
I ain't sleep on them.
Defense.
No, they defense. You're not gonna score a lot of points.
Yeah, defense. Yeah, I mean, defense. Yeah, offense. I mean, I really don't care about. But defense. Yeah.
I feel like
you can make that defense quit. You got them. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's the whole thing. You got to just make them quit.
Basically by winning the ball. That's like Cleveland. Won the ball against them.
You know what though? People give us a lot of respect because we was favored against New Orleans. With the injuries, we were still favored against New Orleans.
Tampa Bay or New Orleans? I know
New Orleans.
Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay. I don't know. What we favored? We weren't favored in this game.
We favored Tampa Bay.
We favored. So we getting a lot of respect.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
We got respect. You know what I mean? It's just a matter of just putting it out on the field, man. You know, new offensive coordinator, new to be 2-2. Hey, I mean that's really an accomplishment. You got 2 new coaches in there. You know, and you got new players. So 2-2, I can't be too bad. Can't feel too bad about that.
I say this, I like basically teams that they start slow, basically going towards the end of the year, that's when they pick it up.
Yeah, October, November.
Yeah, you don't want to be peaking right now anyway. You know,
that's true.
Yeah, basically.
That's true.
You know.
Yeah. Because I know because last year we start off hot, and guess what?
Exactly.
Downhill for them. So So like, so like us being 2-2, basically, that basically pretty good for us.
Right.
Because now come at the bye week, we be adjusted and basically figuring stuff out. And then I always say this: December and January is basically the best time, basically playing best football. Basically doing December and January.
Facts.
Don't forget November though. You got to get it done in November. You want to be there.
Thanks.
Yeah, thanks.
All right, so we've been over an hour, 10 minutes. We're gonna run this down, but man, I thank everybody for coming through. My man, the goat, what's that dog? The goat?
Michi,
what's your name?
I do Goat Michi.
The Goat Michi. All right. Yeah, don't be a stranger, man. Come through. We're gonna do this pretty much. We're gonna do pre-games and post-games, drop the link, the chance people come up. You know what I mean? You provided some good information, so you know what I mean? Come through. Hope to see it regular.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, for sure, man. K, you haven't said much in a minute, but see you there. You know what I mean? You had some good points when we came through. We want to do this regularly. And of course, my man, what you call you? Sports talk for real?
Sports talk for real.
We go back years, so maybe regularly coming through as well.
I could have been a great cornerback. You remember how I used to get
done. Not as good as me, but you know what I'm saying? He's been all right. You know what I'm saying? I'm the right side corner, you know what I'm saying? So I'm the left corner, you the right corner.
Oh yeah, okay.
Look,
I was a good safety too.
Every corner can play safety, you know what I mean? That's easy. That's easy work.
Look, I play safety. but like playing, like playing football based in Georgia, man, it'd be
Okay.
different, man. It'd be different, man.
Yeah, y'all
play
take
different.
football serious. Y'all
Oh,
take
yeah.
football serious down
Oh
there
yeah,
in Georgia.
Down south.
yeah. Oh, you
It's
sure do.
a whole nother thing down south. Whole nother
Yeah.
thing down there, boy. You
Hey,
gotta be ready to play.
oh,
But
hey,
hey, Jersey,
yeah.
Pennsylvania got
Oh
some
yeah,
players too.
Pennsylvania got nice tradition too.
We got some,
Nice
we got
tradition.
some,
You know.
we got some players over here. But yeah, they're down south. It ain't no joke. Florida
Yeah.
and
Hey,
all that.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Florida got
Hey,
some players too.
hey, because I knows that, because I still remember one game that I played. Knows that playing against Lee County, or like those Lee County, based on the best teams in Georgia football right now.
Wow.
So like knows we playing against them. Knows I remember one bet. Knows that knows that basically a one play. Knows I came downhill. Knows next time knows I seen like a tackle basically came up, just knocked me off the field. I said, good Lord.
Whoa.
Man, it's different, man. It's different. Man, it's different.
Hey, let me shout out my because I'm gonna do a thing. I'm doing a little show about
Oh yeah,
college football. College football. So my team. Let me shout out to you.
Come on, man.
You know what I mean? And yeah, we're gonna talk about what's going on with that. That's not my team, Miami Hurricanes.
What's your channel, man? You ain't even telling the channel this.
Sports Talk for Real, and that's the number 4. The number 4. Okay,
Right.
Sports Talk for Real. And come out there and join me, man. We get it in.
Hey, look. I mean, like Miami, knows the Hurricane, knows that like I mean, man, Friday night, knows that I got lucky now. They got lucky.
They got lucky, but
They
they let them hang around. They let them
Yeah.
hang around instead of putting them away in the first half. So that it cost them a ranking too. They dropped down to number 8 now.
And then knows on top of that, knows that Cam Ward knows that he was, I wouldn't say like he played bad, but knows that he was like holding that ball a little bit too long.
Too long. He was like Hurts. He reminded me of Hurts. Like just holding the ball too long. Get the ball out, bro. Like you know what I mean? Stop looking for the big play on every play. It's not gonna happen.
Yeah,
you gotta grind it out. You gotta set those big plays up.
Mm-hmm. Because also knows if you think about it, most of Hurts' turnovers basically come from what? Holding the football too long. So like look with the big play. And like I think and I believe like that's kind of the coaching. They gotta coach these players. They gotta coach these players about like take what the defense give you instead of looking for the big play.
Exactly.
So basically knows that all that basically comes from coaching.
Let me deal with this hater real quick before we get out of here. Wardy Mac on YouTube talking about we're gonna handle you with love today, Flag, because this performance must mean the Eagles ain't ready this year, man. Get up out of here, boy. You know what happened today, man. We ain't had no AJ, we ain't had no Devontae, you know what I'm saying? Now it was still winnable, but we got some little retarded coaches. And remember, this thing is a marathon, it's not a sprint. You ain't gotta be ready right now in no damn September, whatever this is. You gotta just make sure whoever you root for is ready in January. That's what you need to be worried. Oh, you're a Giants fan.
Oh my God, Giants on here? No.
He says, "Well, I got 3 teams to root for, but
Giants, y'all gotta get a court. Y'all got a lot of work to do. You got the one rookie. We might steal him. We might steal him next year. We stole Barkley. You might steal him.
So you went to Jets. So would you a Jets fan now, Wody? Talking about you got 3 teams to root for.
Look, Aaron Rodgers, he gonna have a good regular season, but Aaron Rodgers not gonna make it.
I want to see what Aaron do though, man. I like Aaron.
I like Aaron. I like
But I know what you mean. He do be choking, but I want to see what he. I want to see him and Mahomes go at it, and in the championship.
That'd be a good game.
You know,
they ain't gonna beat the Chiefs. They're not beating the Chiefs. There's no way they beat the Chiefs.
You can beat the Chiefs, but I know they not.
They beatable. We could have beat them. We should have.
Yeah, you can beat them. You just can't make no mistakes.
Nah, none, including hitting Mahomes. In the fourth quarter. Don't hit Mahomes in the fourth quarter.
Don't touch lost. They just lost today.
Oh yeah, they did. 2
missed field goals. Dang.
Denver
10-9 game.
Denver look like a different team right now. They from last year. They look pretty. They balling. You know what I mean?
Looking very competitive too.
Yeah, they balling a little bit.
All right, but now that I know you're a Giants fan, Woody, man, I'm gonna be putting out some nice little Giant content, taunting them now. I know what to do now.
They need a lot of
I
help
ain't know
over
you was
there.
a Giants fan.
They need a lot of help. New
Yeah,
York.
don't they? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. But it is what it is, man. I mean, I feel like it's the regular season, man. Let's get all the kinks out now. You know what I'm saying? We get some guys back after the bye week.
I
Enjoy the
don't like
bye
this
week.
early bye, but it is needed right now. It actually is needed.
But
So
you know what? You know what? A lot of people don't talk about. They are deeper this year, though. Our team is a little bit deeper than what it was last
yeah,
year.
no doubt.
So I think that's going to help us in the regular season. You know, it's a long season, so that's going to help us. You know what I mean? Being deep at running back and all that. You know, wide receiver with deep there,
And they
deep at
really
the tight end.
deep in that offensive line. That's the key part. You know,
We
because
got to
when
utilize
they
that
lost
offensive
2
line.
offensive linemen last week,
Right,
man, they
right.
held it down still. You know,
They're still holding it down, yeah. But they're not going to block. You can't have them blocking 6, 7 seconds
nah.
each play. It's not going to happen. You can't. Nah, you got to get the ball out quicker, man. Get it out quicker. You know.
Yep. You gotta have them hot routes there, like the dump offs, always
Yeah.
available.
Got to have them. Yeah.
All
Check
right,
down.
man. So we're gonna go ahead and close this out, man. Any final thoughts?
Well, I'm gonna just say, like, what I saw good and bad today. I saw good and bad. I feel like we're gonna learn from this. The coaches should be able to learn from this, like they did with the Falcons, and I think they're going to make adjustments, and they're going to, I think, going forward, I think they're going to, do a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little tongue tied today, man. My son running around here with my son, but I think, moving forward, we're going to do a lot better. You know what I'm saying? It's just, adjustments. That's it. That's the key word right now. Adjustments for the Eagles.
So, man, K, you got any closing thoughts? All right, the goat meat.
Like yeah, like like know what I'm saying, like know what I'm saying, like I mean like know what I'm saying. I mean, I would say know what I'm saying. I mean the first 4 games, know what I'm saying, being good, know what I'm saying, being good, know what I'm saying, being good, being bad, know what I'm saying, being so ugly, but I know that. But I say like during the bye week, like I think I believe the team gonna sit down, know what I'm saying, figure some stuff out, and come out, in week number 6, I think, yeah, like week 6, and put some stuff together for the Browns, and
Right.
and like just going for that.
Right.
Yeah, I pretty much agree with all your points you made. I think today, to be honest with you, I'm not saying it was a trap game, but it was a game where the Eagles were caught between a very emotional win against the Saints,
Mm-hmm.
and you got the bye week coming up. I think their mind is on the bye week, which is still falls on the coaches. You gotta have them dudes focused. You gotta have them dudes ready to go. You gotta have them 1 week at a time, putting the most they can on that week. But
Right.
apparently, it was a combination of that, along with not having Devontae and AJ and all that kind of stuff that I think was just a bad spot, and they just weren't good enough to overcome it all. So
Yeah.
that's just the way I see it. All right, so again, we thank everybody for coming out. This was a nice stream. We're gonna do this every week.
Hey,
Pre-game
man.
and post games
One more thing before you go. Monday night. Are you doing a pregame Monday nights or no?
for Monday Night Football.
Yeah. Because I was thinking about maybe adding something like that, doing like a pregame Monday night and maybe Thursday night games.
We talk about it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? A lot of times I'll be getting off work kind of late. Sometimes it's be like I
Yeah,
don't
life.
really always have time to do that stuff, but we
Yeah,
could we might. Yeah, I consider it.
yeah,
We talk.
no doubt.
All right. So again, thank everybody. Appreciate everyone for coming out. Everybody participated. I may get with y'all later. Peace out.
Peace.